You're tuning into a wake-up call, which is your weekly dose of purpose packed with science-backed tools to beat burnout and boost happiness.
Hosted by us, Tess Brower and 7-time world champion Layne Beachley.
We're the founders of Awake Academy. This podcast mixes raw life lessons, expert wisdom, and practical tips
to help you stop sleepwalking through life and start living it on your terms.
You ready to wake up and thrive?
Let's go.
Season 3 is proudly brought to you by AIA, a leading life, health and wellbeing insurer supporting healthier, longer, better lives. Protect what matters most and AIA will help you to do it for life.
Welcome back, Dream Team.
High five if you're healing.
Yeah, that's right. We dressed the same today. Awkward.
Yeah. Not really. Couples dressing.
Yeah. We're turning into each other.
If you like our shirts, we actually produce these with a company called Self-Aware, which is self-A and then WER.com.au. And you can buy all the shirts that we have that have sayings on them.
Yeah.
This is one of ours.
Do you know what I love about this one?
No.
Or all of them is that a portion of those sales goes back into the community. So we give people our courses.
People who are doing it tough
can
be supported in doing the work.
Yeah, and I love that bit about it.
Me too.
So today's episode, we're going to cover maybe 2 questions that we've got back from our community.
Mm-hmm.
And because the other episodes went really well. So we've got part 1, part 2. This is part 3, Q&A with Tess and Layne.
Hey, this could actually roll into part 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, actually, if you like these episodes, please let us know. Put comments down below, wherever you listen to this podcast, share it with a loved one, and we get to see the stats.
Yeah, and throw some questions in there too, what you'd like answered.
Yeah, email us or connect with us on any social media platform of Awake Academy because we love hearing from you. And these have come direct from our Awake Collective community. And one of them has actually resonated with me from time to time, particularly recently, is when you can't be bothered. How do you get motivation when you're feeling really unmotivated? And I know that when I'm not motivated, I'm usually overwhelmed.
Yes.
I've got
Only overwhelmed, or are there other things when you're not motivated?
Well, like it's the one that requires the greatest mindset shift for me. Because if I'm sick, I know I'm not going to be motivated.
Oh, duh. Who's motivated when they're sick?
Yeah, but if I'm fried, if I'm overwhelmed, if I'm burnt out, motivation is like the first thing to go for me.
And what is the motivation to take care of yourself that goes, or is the motivation
take
to
care
eat
of myself?
well,
All of it. Take care. Let's wrap it up into take care of. Yeah,
self-care.
Freudian slip. And let's talk about when we're both unmotivated.
Okay,
because it would be different. I wonder whether it's different. I actually know what yours are. You start to crave all things starting with C.
Chocolate, chippies, cake. Cookies.
And for me, this is going to sound so interesting, is I need to make a chicken soup. I know.
That is weird.
It's like my body goes overwhelmed, can't be bothered, need to make a chicken soup. You need to replenish.
Funny enough, I need to bake. That's what I need to do. So it's being creative, it's being immersive, it's being mentally stimulating and rewarding because there's a great result as long as I do it well.
But have you ever been so unmotivated that you can't bake?
Yes, I have. And similar to your situation, it's when I'm fed up, overwhelmed, just I've given too much of myself away.
Yeah.
Haven't given myself enough time.
Someone said to us in a workshop the other day, my ex-wife said to me, you give the best of you to everyone else and you leave the rest of me to our marriage.
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
No.
It's similar to Kirk saying, why do I always get the broken lane?
Yeah.
That was because I had no boundaries and I had a fear of saying no.
And that was a huge wake-up call for you.
It was. But look, when it comes to if you're losing motivation to do things that you love, then there's something else at play. There's something to look at there. And that may be a lifestyle change, a full pivot, or it may just be as simple as saying, nope, not today.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It's when it prolongs and it's extended, that's when you need to perhaps get some blood tests, go see a therapist, connect with, someone who can perhaps diagnose, or not diagnose, but, look into it a little deeper.
Yeah, definitely. And great shout out with the blood tests. You never know really what's going on inside.
No.
There's perimenopause, menopause, there's depressive states, there's hormones, there's so many things at play that
Adrenal pause for men.
Yeah, adrenal pause for men. That's right. Cortisol dumping, testosterone low. So yeah, I always, if I'm feeling that way, one of the questions I do ask myself is, when was the last time I had a blood test?
Oh.
So that I can see. I struggle with vitamin B. It's something that I got when I had, I didn't get chronic fatigue. I got glandular fever when I was really young.
That's the precursor.
Yeah. And
I skipped glandular fever, went straight into chronic fatigue.
Of course, you're a high achiever. And I actually saw a video of you on our socials, and you were walking, you'd finished a competition, and you fell flat on the ground because you were so tired. What was that? Were you acting?
Yeah, I was acting.
Oh, yeah. It looked real.
I know. I'm a great actress. No, I was actually surfing in a wave that was a super long wave, and I was basically coming back up the beach to go back up towards the point to paddle out again, and I was exhausted. I knew the camera was on me, so I just turned it on.
Oh, you're a performer, not an actress. You're a performer.
Thank you.
Okay.
What's the difference?
So motivation follows action. I always think to myself, what can I act on this right now? So booking in with a doctor, getting a blood test or a therapist, just to uncover root cause and address the overwhelming feeling. And there's a lot, let's acknowledge there's a lot to be overwhelmed about.
Yeah, there is. So disconnect from social media.
And
stop watching the news. Stop listening to shit that drains the life out of you.
Yeah.
Step back out into nature. When you're feeling blue, touch green.
Yeah.
Just go and put your feet in the grass, or dive in the ocean, or allow the sun to fall onto your skin. Just immerse yourself in a slower pace and allow that to recharge the solar batteries.
And in that moment, life audit.
Life audit.
Stop take.
Look, if you're not motivated, can't you just sit in the sun and just be sitting in the sun for a moment?
Yes, you can.
Why do we have to life audit?
Well, we want to get to the root cause.
Oh.
Why are you overwhelmed? Look at the diary, look at the calendar. But it's so much better to do that from a regulated place.
Yes.
Then I'm fried, I'm overwhelmed. Look at my diary. What are we doing?
Cancel everything.
Cancel everything. So once you're regulated, that is when it's a brilliant time to because you have clarity.
Yeah, true. That is true. And it's 100% okay to lose motivation. It's actually normal to lose motivation.
So normal.
Yeah. So this last weekend, I had all sorts of plans, and after our workshop, I was depleted too. But sometimes I need a accountability partner to lift me, to get me motivated, to walk me out the door and say, "Why don't we?" I'm like, "All right, let's go." And same goes with Kirk. If we know that walking after a meal is a really good idea, but we just need someone to suggest it, and then but telling Kirk to do something is like asking, it's just
can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Exactly.
Right?
I was going to asking a dog to do something it doesn't want to do. But so I often say, "I'm going for a walk." He's like, "Great, where are we going?"
Yeah.
Invite yourself along anytime, my love. But it's actually okay to lose it. And like you say, once you've found something that helps you feel better, so when you've recharged, that's when you do a bit of a stock take and go, okay, what's depleting me? Where have I perhaps given too much of myself? Am I giving too much away and I'm not giving enough to myself? Now let's look at my schedule and go, when am I going to schedule in some rest breaks or something that lights me up?
Yeah.
So yesterday I woke up going, what are all the things I want to do today? Okay. I want to surf. I want to visit my dad. I want to clean out my garage. I want to clean out my wardrobe. I want to go to the gym, and I want to lay in the sun. And Kirk's like, right. Where do I fit in all of that? And secondly, I don't believe you've got enough time in the day for all of that. So let's prioritize. So maybe while you're sitting in the sun, because I had to prepare for the podcast, he's like, why don't you read while you're sitting in the sun? Perfect. Double whammy.
Habit stacking.
Yes.
Action stacking.
Action stack.
So on that note, I have learned a tool and it's what is the bare minimum I can do on an unmotivated day. And I learnt this I was in a bit of a winter slump last year. I think it's natural. We all go into the cave.
Yep.
And one of my really good friends, Jala, shout out Jala, she suggested that we did a challenge in August, which was 3Ks a day.
Walking?
Running. Which for me is like a slow pace because I can't do too much, but I focused on what I can do.
Yeah.
And we did the challenge and it was so good for my soul because A, I never thought I could run again. B, it was a slight jog. And C, I did it rain, hail or shine.
Beautiful.
And it was my bare minimum.
Great.
And I learned so much about myself in that. Like it was listening to my head noise. Like on the days I was so unmotivated, I had this voice inside of my head that I could watch to say all the reasons why I couldn't do it.
Right.
And I was like observing that voice from behind it, going like, wow, like the excuses are insane.
Yeah, they're
right
loud
now.
and proud too.
Yeah, so it taught me so much about A, my voice, but B, what having an unmotivated day is normal. So what is my bare minimum?
Great. I love that.
Yeah. So for me, it's exercise would be a walk, making a soup and just having that as nourishment because otherwise you just go to the kitchen 1,000 times because you can't be bothered to make food.
Yeah, and you're looking for everything simple.
Yeah.
And normally that's shit.
Yeah, normally it is. It just comes out of a packet and is shit.
Yeah, processed food.
And then the bare minimum is I'm still working towards a meditation every day for 2026.
Great.
Remember I got to May last year?
Yep.
Because I had a head injury.
Yeah. You knocked yourself out.
I knocked myself out. But this year I'm still going strong and it's 10 minutes a day at a minimum.
Beautiful.
And some days I'm allowing, on the unmotivated days, it's a 5-minute breath work.
Great. And still something.
Yeah, it's still something.
And that's how you chunk big things down.
Yeah.
You chunk it into micro moments that are achievable.
Yeah.
And then when you're in it, you find the motivation in it.
Action creates motivation.
Yeah, which then builds momentum, turning into inertia.
Yeah.
So if I have to go to the gym because I have a particular training schedule back when I was competing and I really didn't feel like it, I would go and do the bare minimum, which would then motivate me to keep going. So if I'm meant to do 20 minutes on a treadmill, for example, I would do 5.
Would you?
I will know. I unfortunately don't have to do that anymore. I'd pay anything not to. But I would do 5-minute intervals. And then after the first 5 minutes, like, oh, I'm feeling pretty good. And then I would speed it up until I got up to the 20. And then I'd feel really good about myself.
I love that. And, on that 3K a day challenge that I do, I'd say, okay, Tess, just do 1K.
Yeah.
Because I've got a shorter loop and a bigger loop.
Right.
And the shorter loop leads into the bigger loop.
Right.
And guess what happens?
You keep going.
Yep.
It's just putting one foot in front of the other.
Yep.
So to maintain momentum or motivation, have the bare minimum or also have an accountability partner.
Yep.
Someone that's there for you. That's why I have a personal trainer. There's no way I'd train if I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I need someone to hold me accountable. And then or have a buddy that says, right.
Suggests a challenge. And we loved it. We were sending each other notes every day and it became like a diary. Dear diary, I am exercising today.
I'm going for a 1K walk that turned into 3. Winning.
It was. Like when you've got kids wanting food, it's raining outside, the dog's looking at you like you want to go to a walk. There is every single excuse why I didn't want to do it and I just got on and did it.
Yeah.
The third tool to this, because we remember things in 3, so we don't want to overwhelm everyone.
Yep.
Growth exists at the edge of discomfort. So what are you trying to avoid?
Yeah.
It's accountability or that you need to make a change in your life or that you're doing something that is like unmotivated, like sabotaging you. What is the story behind it? So getting to that edge zone of discomfort to understand what's really going on is like we talk about it all the time.
Absolutely.
Get to the root cause.
Yeah.
Work with a therapist. And get the bloods because, it's never just like one size doesn't fit all.
No.
It's definitely finding it for you and working out what's going on really because it could be a significant health problem underneath.
Could be,
that you really need to get checked out. So,
yeah.
Let us know how you go if you're unmotivated and some tools that other people can do because it really is like get out of bed and splash your face full of water.
Icy water cold.
Get going.
Get moving. Put one foot in front of the other.
Yeah.
Even and we've got to create paths of least resistance. So I have a yoga mat next to my bed, which is an invitation every time I go to bed. Are you going to do your 5 minutes of yoga to calm the system down and get yourself ready for sleep? one of the ways to help you build the motivation is to remember a time that you did it and how it made you feel. If it made you feel good, then anchor that feeling and go, oh, I know that if I do that 5 minutes of yoga before I go to bed, I'm going to sleep better. And I love sleeping well. So it's a really easy invitation to just go, okay, I'm going to lie on the mat and do 5 minutes of yoga. Same with if it's exercise in the morning, have your gym gear laid out ready to go. So it's an invitation. Are you going to put the shoes on, or are you going to now fuff about, put on your jammies, get all warm and cozy, go and grab your cup of coffee and then go, oh, I've run out of time, too late, as opposed to prioritizing, all right, the shoes, the gym gear's there, ready for me, put it on, now go downstairs, I'll have your coffee, all right, I'll go for a walk.
Yep.
We have a quick favour to ask. If this podcast has been landing for you, please hit subscribe and leave us a rating or review. It helps us grow the show and keep bringing these conversations to more people.
And
make it easy.
The big one for me is I pack the most incredible lunchbox for my son.
And you do nothing for you.
And just pack it for you, because it doesn't matter whether you work from home or the office. Like, we deserve to be nourished as well.
True.
I even write I write him a love note every day.
Oh.
So I write it to myself. Like, I'm proud of
good.
you today. And
nice.
Yeah, it's been a good one. This really does juggle, like, go into the second one. I said it juggles in, but how juggling it all? How do you juggle it all?
I often ask myself the same question about you. I do. How do you juggle it all?
First of all, I don't call it a juggle.
What do you call it?
How do I integrate it all? How do we? Like, it's a team.
I don't know. How do you? I mean, you got husband, baby, stepkids, our business, another business, me. It's like having another child. Exercise, health, therapy, injury. Like, how do you manage it all?
I don't lay it out like that.
Right. It'd be a little overwhelming if you did.
It'd overwhelm me.
Yeah.
And I don't focus it. I don't talk a lot about it, like how hard it is. Because the more I would, I've noticed something interesting is, like, when people get together, what they complain about and how much talking about it and complaining about it perpetuates it and makes it worse.
Yeah.
And now it's even worse.
Yeah.
So the more you talk about how hard it is,
the harder it is.
I do have my moments where we have a mum's group and I'm like, this situation's really challenging, because I want other viewpoints, or I want to know how to navigate it better and see things differently. I feel like it's having systems around our life. Like, Chris and I have a notes where we share the weekly plan. I can't do the big family calendars and all of that. We just keep it simple.
Do you live week by week, or
week by week? Yeah. And we have like a month plan. We have a weekly meeting and we look at the month, and then we have a weekly meeting and we look at the week.
Right.
And just try and simplify it. Home delivery, groceries. We're like the Uber drivers right now, because the kids need to go everywhere all the time.
Right.
So that I would say is a juggle, because you're missing different times, because you're always dropping people somewhere, cooking dinner, moving on. But just having a system around sharing the load and talking about it has helped us so much.
Structure creates freedom.
So
how many structures can you implement into your life?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to overwhelm yourself with too many structures.
No. And we were talking about this before. It takes me 2 hours to get to our recording studio. And everyone, when I say that, they go, oh.
Yeah.
That's overwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it is if there's a crash on the highway. That's
annoying.
But I'm not the person in the crash. So,
True.
like,
You're
perspective.
Inconvenienced.
I'm inconvenienced. But I use that time to call people, to listen to other podcasts, to listen to our podcast and learn more about how to do it better. So I've just so reframed that to be joy time. And I really enjoy it.
That's good.
Yeah, on the good days.
Yeah. You can have it.
Yeah, I can have it. So I guess it's just, to answer your question, is just reframe it.
Yeah.
Not going on about it.
Yep.
And just creating systems that I can enjoy it, rather than just pity party myself.
Yeah, pity
Because
party.
it is like, if I went back to Tess in the hospital bed with nothing ahead of her and I said to her, hey, this is going to be your life, I'd be very, it would be the best thing ever.
Yeah.
So it's all I've ever wanted is a loving husband and a beautiful family and a job that I really love and a business partner who's just the best.
There were so many words you could have chosen then.
Yeah. Well, we're
The best at times.
the best. The best of us is the worst of us, and the worst of us is the best of us, right?
So profound.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's just acknowledging like what I've got.
I used to pride myself on, you know how everyone says, oh, how are you? I'm busy.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when you introduced me to your kinesiologist and I sat down with her and she's like, okay, so what can I help you with today? And I went, and it was the first time I had put structure around the life that I was living, not even structure, just words around what was going on in my life, because it's so easy to become consumed by the life that you're living that you don't even realize you're living it. You're surviving in it. And I was caring for my dad. I was the chairman of Surfing Australia. I was running a charity. I was building a business. I was a keynote speaker. I was an ambassador. I was still competing sometimes in surfing. Like, there was so many things consuming my life. And when she asked me, what can I help you with?
Where do I start?
I started telling her what was going on. She's like, wow, that's a lot. And I went, I need to stop doing a whole lot. Because I can't manage all of this. It's unsustainable.
So did you work with her on that?
No, I didn't work with her on what I was going to keep doing.
No, I meant like why it took you.
No, we went into childhood trauma straight after that. But when I came out of there, I'm thinking everything I'm saying yes to is costing me time with the things that I love the most. So it's costing me time with Kirk, it's costing me time in the water, and it's costing me my health and well-being. Those are my 3 priorities in my life. So what am I going to stop doing so I can start doing more of that?
Well, so often when we go to therapy, we go in saying, hey, this is my life, I need help.
Yeah.
And then you go back and it actually is a root childhood trauma, which is where it took you, so that then you could then see, why am I doing this? Did that, like when she took you back there, did that help you realize why you had taken on so much?
I don't think so. No, because I do recall going back into the relationship with my biological mother. So perhaps there was some, self-worth and love and, that
saying yes to everyone.
Saying yes to everything
to feel
and everyone,
loved.
to feel loved because I felt abandoned and rejected by my own mother. Perhaps I don't recall the response to it, but I just remember the feeling when she said, wow, that's a lot. It gave me a moment of perspective to go, actually, yeah, it is. But because I was just surviving it and doing it, I didn't see that there was anything wrong with it at the time, other than Kirk getting annoyed that I was spending every spare minute. I was also filming a TV show, so when I'd come home, I wasn't even present because then I had to go and manage Dad, and and I'd started to share that load with my siblings, but there was so much going on, and there was almost a part of me that was thriving on being able to juggle so much.
Oh, okay. So now we're getting to it.
Yeah.
So you were capable of juggling.
I was capable of doing it all.
Yeah, okay.
I could manage all of it.
And please, as Layne and I are going deep into your juggle or your story of juggle, what are you juggling for? Like, to the listeners, coach yourself through these questions as well, because Layne is just a vehicle or a mirror for you to learn right now. So if you are feeling overwhelmed or juggling, what does the juggle give you?
Gives me something to talk about. Because today when people are like, hey, how's life? I'm like, good. I've got nothing to complain about. I'm going surfing and hanging out with Tess and doing a bit of work and spending time with Kirk. There's not much going on.
So it gave you worth.
Gave me worth. It gave me
belonging.
Because
everybody's busy being busy.
It gave me interest. It made me interesting.
Yeah.
It gave me moments of connection and understanding with others. It equipped me with also deeper understanding of myself so I could help others manage the same shit show that I was in. But it also, once again, once I stood back from it and had a look at it gave me perspective and went, okay, Something's got to give here.
So the juggle gave you purpose, but did it really?
Juggle did not give. Yes, you're right. That's it. It gave me purpose, but no, it did not.
Yeah. Okay, so
it gave me purpose, but it sucked the life out of me.
Yes. So it's not really purpose at all.
That was it was not.
It gave you a
purposeful.
passion project.
Yeah, it did, and that's because. And then when you are immersed in the juggle, I had put myself into the middle of it that the juggle could not continue or survive without me.
Oh, you couldn't get off the hamster wheel.
No, the hamster wheel couldn't get off me.
Yeah.
Because I had put myself into the middle of it. So none of this will actually operate without me. So the first thing I had to do was start looking for a succession plan at Surfing Australia. Then I had to start looking at where are we going to put Dad, because I can't keep him at home. So I've got to start looking to someone else to care for him. What are the options? And navigating the aged care system in Australia is an absolute nightmare. So that took a lot of time. But
plus the emotional load of aging parents.
Yeah, so the juggle takes a lot of mental load, emotional load, and physical load. So perhaps the first question you need to ask is, what's the cost on you right now? What can you let go of to keep doing? To keep going? What are you willing to let go to keep going?
I see people with so many activities and kids' activities and busy doing tick, tick, tick box.
Yeah.
The latest data is in terms of connection to feel loved with your kids so that they connect with you is 10 minutes.
A day?
Yeah, of undivided connection time.
Undivided attention.
But we're so busy going to every single sporting event, like stacked up sporting teams.
Ballet, music, sport, something.
Yeah. Coaching. Yeah. And there's so much pressure on that. It's like, how can you withdraw a little bit so that you can have those connection times where you're out on the grass with the family, or you're crawling around like a dinosaur, or you're actually reading together or doing homework together rather than outsourcing care to everyone else.
Yeah.
And for you, I remember I said, so you actually having fun with your dad? And you're like, no, I'm just so busy looking after him. I can't actually be with him. And you started to build resentment towards him.
I did. Yeah. Because I felt I was exhausted and I felt guilty, and then I would take it out on him, and then I felt ashamed, and I wasn't being the person I wanted to be because I'd positioned myself as being the caregiver versus the daughter.
Yeah.
And then when I did the Fortify Your Dream Team questionnaire with my sister, she basically wrote, can we talk about other stuff other than just Dad when we catch
the
up?
logistics.
It just became all-consuming. It became my life, and I didn't know how to get off the hamster wheel.
All right. So for the juggler, overwhelmed person, 1, get therapy.
1,
have a
step back, have a self-audit. What are all the things you're juggling?
Yeah.
Step
and
2,
why?
And why? Step 2, what can you let go of, outsource, or delegate? Because you don't have to be the solution to everyone's problems.
Yeah.
And then step 3 is, what can you do for you? We always keep coming back to that.
It's always coming back to me. I was going to throw in there just a tool that we've learned time and time again, which is the physiological sigh.
Oh, yes.
Some breath work in between your
feel like
day.
I need to do that right now. I'm actually stressed about all the things I got stressed about.
Are you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you're talking about it.
Yeah.
Would you want to do one?
Yep.
So it's 2.
It's like a deep breath, like 80% deep breath in, just, and then a sip to the top.
Yep. And then let it go.
A slow exhale.
So how you're listening right now, just take a deep breath through your nose, a sip up the top, hold, and let it out through your mouth or your nose. And it's the exhale that brings you calm, clarity, and just puts you back into your parasympathetic nervous system. How do you feel? Nice.
Thanks for bringing me back.
You're welcome.
Woo! I was triggered then. I went straight back into caring for Dad.
You were overwhelmed.
I was overwhelmed.
Talking about the overwhelm.
Yes.
So stop talking about overwhelm.
Yeah, and start doing something about it. Because talking about it, as we know in the science, if you're venting about how shit things are,
they get more shit.
They get more shit, and they decrease your happiness and the person that you're talking to by 30%.
I think we need another breath.
So what about you, TB? In the moments where I mean, as we all know, right, we go through these seasons. How are you able to reconcile in the moment so you don't end up like me, where you don't end up drowning under the integration that you call it, the juggle that I call it, to where how can we encourage someone to pull the handbrake just for a moment and go, stop, get some perspective so you can manage from here?
We are all human. We're all working it out. I'm not perfect. The structure that I've put around my life is because I've burnt out. Chris and I have been tense because there's no boundary around time, or we're just busy being busy and not actually emotionally connecting with each other. So a lot of this comes from failing or falling over. So I learned about myself when I was like, okay, what am I like when I'm tired, burnt out, and over juggling? Like, I'm no fun to be around.
No.
I sabotage myself and my well-being. So that was enough. That's enough to make a change. So it's like understanding what season we're in and creating structure around it. Okay. And knowing giving yourself grace, you can fall back. But that question is like the overview effect.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to do that to my life now because I know what it costs if I get it wrong.
Yeah.
I am privileged in the fact that I'm not caring for a sick child or a sick parent. And I like that puts a huge amount of strain on somebody's life on a huge level. But like, trauma is trauma and pain is pain. And so I just try and give myself a bit of grace to get it wrong, to fuck up and to bounce back. And every day's a new day. And so I just use that.
I know we're all in the sandwich generation, so, we're thinking about raising children and dealing with aging parents. And I feel that my advice to anyone who finds themselves in the struggle of the juggle is to actually give themselves a bit of grace, give themselves permission to step out of it for just a moment, because it's too easy to find yourself stuck in it and believing that none of this will operate or survive without me. And in actual fact,
it will.
It will. So giving yourself permission to just step out and take a deep breath and go, okay, how sustainable is this right now? And and there's a lot of reasons as to why we believe we have to be in the middle of it, whether it's financial or emotional or physical, or, there's no one else to do the job. But outsourcing and seeking support and asking for help, I feel, has been one of my greatest growth in this, is actually asking for help and knowing that I don't have to have all the answers and I'm not the solution to all the problems. And it's okay to fuck it up from time to time because, as you say, that's where the growth does occur.
Yeah.
But it doesn't require a massive fuck up to grow. Like, you can actually grow through joy and fun as well. And just having the permission slip to sit in that from time to time and go, okay, I got this.
I got this.
Tomorrow I might not got this.
Yeah.
And that's 100% okay.
So the next time you're juggling, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you don't have this, we just ask you to take a pause, do the physiological sigh or the box breath, whatever breath work works for you. If you are anxious, don't try and close your eyes and do a meditation.
No.
Go for a walk without tech and get some space and headspace. And then be honest with yourself. I always love a pen to paper and just say, what do I need to do? What can I let go of? What can I say no to? And what can I do to fill my cup up today?
Or what can I vent about on pieces of paper?
Dump it out. Don't take it out.
Don't take it out.
All right. So we trust that today has given you some tools learning with us. Please send it to someone who is in overwhelm or juggle with love, and let them know that tools are available. We have an abundance of courses within Awake Academy, or get a therapist, help them break it out. And sometimes a life coach is really good in this scenario because they help you. You may be too overwhelmed to go into the stuff, but you need someone to help you get out of it and write a plan forward. We're lucky enough we're in each other's life coaches, but we do have a lot of those people in the Awake Collective who are helping people get out of the struggle and start living a life that you enjoy juggling. I'm a terrible juggler, but I can have fun doing it. And I think that's the joy of life, is like the joy in the struggle.
Yeah.
The joy in the juggle. The joy in the juggle.
Joy in the juggle. I much prefer that.
Yeah.
And also another tool is our book. If you can't afford a therapist and you need somewhere safe to navigate your way through these seasons of life, then pick up a Awake Academy book and find your way through
Juggle your way through it.
Juggle your way through all the tools and the science and our stories.
All right, Dream Team, from us to you, thank you for the Q&A with us, and thank you everyone who submitted them. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us some comments, send us some messages, because we love working with you.
Like it, subscribe it, and share it.
We are here to serve. Have a good day, Dream Team. Bye.
Toodles.
Have you been listening to this episode and thought, mic drop, maybe I'm ready to get coached or have some therapy, but you don't want to go all the way down and get a therapist? Welcome to the Awake Collective, where we do monthly coaching to help people feel accountable, supported, and they keep on doing the work that you hear in this podcast. It is life transformative, right, LB?
It's a community of support and like-minded people who are willing to keep investing in themselves, because what we do is we help people help themselves.
If you've enjoyed what you've heard today, then the Awake Collective is for you. So come and join us at awakeacademy.com.au and join us for monthly coaching, a community that supports you, and tools that you can use in your life to thrive. Let's go.
See you there.
Before we close, we just want to gently remind you that Awake Academy is not a licensed mental health service, and this podcast is not a substitute for personalised mental health advice, assessment, diagnosis, or treatment. What we share here is general in nature and is designed to offer reflection, insight, and practical tools for everyday life. Therapy can be life-changing, and we deeply encourage you to speak to your GP about your mental health and wellbeing options.